Hi guys, welcome to another reaction video of mine. I'm here reacting to My Hero Academia Season 2 Episode 20, so let's get into it and press play.
I know I wasn't here long, but thanks for everything.
I don't think there's any reason for you to thank me. I wasn't around when the really big stuff happened.
Sure, but the only reason I was able to stand up against Stain at all was because of our sparring and your wise instructions. Ow!
You survived, yes, but only because the hero killer let you. I know what happened. You went well over your limit. I thought we agreed you were only supposed to use 5%. You're too impatient, and when you lose focus, you lose control too. You must always be calm and alert. I'm sure you know this, but if you're really aiming to become the greatest hero like All Might, then you've still got a heck of a lot to learn, boy, so keep at it.
Yes, sir!
See you around.
Wait! I've got a question. Please, just one more. I've been wondering for a while, but never found a good time to ask. I mean, now's not the best time either, but here I am.
Out with it now! I've got pastries to eat!
Even though you're really strong, and you train the #1 hero in the world yourself, no one knows you. You should be super famous. Is there a specific reason for that, or what?
Oh, that's an easy one. I was just never that interested in working as a pro hero.
What?
There was a point in my past when I needed to be able to use my quirk freely without limits. That's the only reason I got my license. It might be better to hear this from Toshi. All Might, I mean. He can explain everything better than me.
Yeah, okay.
That's it, kid. Keep working hard.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much again. Bye for now.
He may not look or act like him, but he's still just like Toshinori. Hey, boy! Who are you?
Seriously? Oh, well, I'm, Izuku Midoriya.
That's not right.
Deku.
I'm Deku.
Let's you and me watch over him together, Toshinori. Until the day you pass on into history. Until the day that the hero Deku is celebrated around the world as the new symbol of peace.
Holy crap! What the heck, Bakugo? Stop laughing. My hair's gotten used to this and I can't get it back the right way. Did you not hear me?
What about you, Ochako? How was your week? I'd say that it was very enlightening.
1 week, she's like a totally different person.
Different? Don't be fooled, Kaminari.
Everyone at my internship loved me. It was actually kind of great. Now, if you want to talk about the ones who really changed, it was those three.
Oh yeah, the hero killer! Glad you guys made it back alive. Seriously.
You were lucky Endeavor showed up and saved you guys.
So cool! Just what I'd expect from the #2 hero.
Did you guys hear the news about the hero killer? Everyone's been saying that he was somehow connected to the League of Villains.
But did you see him in that weird video? It's all over the internet.
I didn't even know there was a video of him.
Yeah. Stain's a pretty evil villain, but like super tenacious. He's almost kind of cool, don't you guys think?
Minori?
It is true that he's quite a tenacious villain. I understand why people might think he was cool, but instead of helping the world, his beliefs led him to cold-blooded murder. No matter his motives, killing cannot be condoned. Well, I promise I will strive to be the perfect hero.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's time for class to begin. Everyone, please take your seats.
I am here. Hope you're ready to return to our lessons. Today it's Hero Basic Training. Feels like I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Now then, listen carefully for what's in store. We're going to be conducting a little race. Take everything you've learned from your internships and apply it to this rescue training. So, prepare. You're about to step into Field Gamma. Inside is an area full of factories that form an intricate labyrinth. So good luck finding your way around. You'll be competing in groups of 5. Each person starts from a different location on the outskirts of the model city. I'll send a distress signal, and you do what you must to rescue me. But try to keep the property damage to a bare minimum, please.
Why are you pointing at me?
First,
Gee, I wonder why.
Ida hasn't completely recovered yet, right? He should sit this out.
And everyone in this group has really good mobility.
Is everyone ready? Begin!
It's like this course was built with me in mind.
With my new training, I can win.
Whoa! Midoriya?
Congratulations!
All right! Midoriya, you're okay, right?
I see. When jumping in an area with unstable footing, I need to be careful where it is I'm landing.
You surprised me. That was incredible. Find me after class. We need to talk.
Yes, sir.
The time has come for me to tell you the whole truth about me and One for All.
I wonder what he wants. He sounded so intense. It's me, All Might! He seems different.
You went through a lot recently. I'm sorry I wasn't around to help you out.
Oh, no. You don't need to apologize for that.
I heard that the hero killer swallowed your blood in the attack.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember how I gave my power to you? What I said that day?
Eat this!
No, not that part. I said the key was in my DNA. That's why you had to swallow the hair.
Oh, holy crap! Don't tell me the hero killer has One for All now!
No, he doesn't. One for All can only be given to another person if you, the bearer, intend to pass it along. It's not something that can just be taken by force, although it can be transferred by force. The quirk you now have is unique, and you should know its origin. One for All was derived from another odd quirk, a power that's very old.
It used to be something different?
The name of that quirk is All for One. It allowed its user to take quirks from others, and the user could keep the quirks for himself or give them to someone else.
What? You mean he could steal powers?
This was back when quirks were just starting to show up, before society had figured out how to deal with the newly powered among them. When quirks first appeared, suddenly it was impossible to say what it meant to be a normal person. Laws and human rights were hotly debated. Civilization's progress stalled. Society decayed. During that chaotic period of change, there was one person who managed to rally many people together. He went by the name of his power, All for One. He stole quirks from others. And then, with his overwhelming abilities, he spread his influence across the country. In the blink of an eye, he became the leader of villains and ruled over Japan.
Isn't that all just made up? It's not mentioned in our textbooks.
Because it's the kind of shameful history people would rather ignore. Anyway, when a person gains true power, they enjoy showing it off to others.
And what about One for All?
I said that All for One could give quirks to others, remember? He made people trust him or submit to his will by altering their abilities. But apparently, there were many poor souls who couldn't bear the burden of the quirks they were given. They became like mindless living dolls, incapable of speaking. Just like the Nomus are. Meanwhile, this evil man had a quirkless younger brother. He was small and sickly, but he had a strong sense of justice. They couldn't have been more different. It pained the brother to see All for One's deeds, so he kept resisting him. And then, All for One transferred a quirk to his sibling, one that would allow him to stockpile power. Even though everyone thought he was quirkless, turns out the brother did have a quirk, though even he hadn't realized this to be the case. He had a useless power that only allowed him to pass on quirks. And so the stockpiling ability merged with the younger brother's power. And that is how One for All came to be.
Wait, hold on! I understand how One for All came about now. But this bad guy must be long dead by this point. So why are you bringing him up?
One who steals quirks has no limits. Anything's possible. There are quirks that halt aging. He probably has something like that. The younger brother decided to entrust this new quirk to future generations. Even though he couldn't defeat All for One, he hoped One for All would continue to grow in power until it was strong enough to stop his older brother. Eventually, it was my turn, and I managed to defeat All for One. At least that's what I thought. But he survived, and is now back in action as the brain behind the League of Villains. So now you know. The entire purpose of One for All is to defeat All for One. As its holder, you may one day have to fight against this great evil yourself.
I'll do my best! I'll do whatever you ask, no matter what it might take. As long as you're with me, I can do anything. I know you'll have my back.
Come on. Tell him. He
Tell him.
That's not how it'll happen. Our futures are... He won't understand.
He'll die.
I'm sorry, young Midoriya. But by the time you face him, I won't be by your side anymore.
He's gonna die, right? Oh boy.
Well, it's almost time for summer vacation. Don't get too excited. You can't just relax an entire month.
Does that mean
That's it? Only a month?
While you're camping in the woods.
I knew it! All right!
A big sleepover! Fireworks!
Rings! And s'mores! Get in your bed!
However, those of you who don't pass the final exam before the semester is over will have summer school.
Even though what All Might had to tell me was mind-blowing, my daily life is continuing as usual. And despite everything, my goals haven't changed.
The hero killer Stain. I didn't think he'd get caught. But everything else went pretty much as expected. Now that he's viral, those who want to wreak havoc, or who simply sympathize with him, will seek out the League of Villains as a way to satisfy their urges.
I believe things would move faster if you were to talk to them yourself, though, Master.
Then you had better hurry and fix my body, Doctor.
Now that your wounds are all healed, it can't really do anything to help you. So he's to unite the League of Villains. I wonder if the child can pull it off.
He'll do well, even if I have to work him to the bone. He was born with the twisted mind needed to become the next me. I hope you're celebrating while you can, All Might, because very soon, this temporary peace will come to a violent end.
Pretty good episode. On to the next.
Welcome back to our live show. For our next topic, is it really necessary for heroes to dress sexily? Let's ask our very special studio guests what they think. She's the rookie hero who debuted just this year. It's Mount Lady. And she's a pro who's currently teaching at UA High School. The incomparable Midnight. Let's start with you, Midnight. When you first debuted, your revealing outfit caused quite a stir. In fact, it eventually led to the regulations for exposed skin and costumes bill being taken before the legislature. You're a hero whose sexiness changed the very laws of the country.
Her costume's still pretty racy.
Now I rely on ultra-thin fabrics. Because of the nature of some people's quirks, clothing can restrict their abilities.
I think you just like the attention.
What's with you, lady? Are you trying to start a fight?
Of course not. I look up to you. I think you're amazing. For someone of your age.
You can act like the blushing ingenue all you want, but you're not that young yourself, you know.
All I'm saying is if the older pros try too hard, then the rest of us have to go even further.
Thank you!
All right, that's it for class today. There's only 1 week left before your final exams begin. I'm sure you're all studying constantly, right? Don't forget to keep training. The written exam is only one element.
I barely even taken notes this semester! With the sports festival and internship, I didn't have time to read the textbook!
If someone ranked in the top 10, I'm not that concerned.
What? You were ninth in the midterms?
Oh man, and here I thought you were one of us.
Ashido, Kaminari, we've still got time to study. That way we'll all get to go to the training camp together, right?
Yes! As class rep, I have high hopes that we'll make UA proud!
It's pretty hard to fail if you just pay attention in class, isn't it?
Why you gotta cut me down like that?
Hey, don't worry about it, you two. I can catch you up to speed on the important topics if you want.
You're the best, Yaomomo!
Tutor me, please! Classical Japanese is killing me!
Is there room for one more? I'm afraid I'm falling behind a little.
Pretty please!
Yes, let's do it!
All right!
Okay, then. We can hold a study session at my residence over the weekend. Seriously? I can't wait to see your fancy digs. I'll make it my personal duty to push you forward.
Is she humble bragging, or does she not even realize what she's saying?
She's so excited and bouncy that I don't even care.
Sounds like I should be studying with her.
You think I don't know enough? Maybe I should beat the lessons into your skull.
I'm counting on it.
I'm kind of scared about the practical. I have no idea what it's gonna be.
Hard to believe they'd give us anything too crazy.
The written exam questions will all be stuff from class, so I should at least be able to do those.
Do you really think it's going to be that simple?
It's driving me nuts. I just want to know what they'll have us doing. We can't just study. We have to stay in great physical shape.
Oh, sorry. Your head's so big that it's hard to miss.
You're from Class 1B. That really hurt.
I heard you guys stumbled across the hero killer. Just like in the sports festival, Class 1A isn't happy unless they're the center of attention. Here's food for thought. Someday the rest of us might get caught up in your mess, and then we'll all become unwitting victims as well. What kind of horrible villains will you bring down upon us? What demon?
That's not funny, Monoma. You heard what happened to Ida. Chill out.
Kendo.
So I was listening. I know you're all worried about what's going to be on the big final practical. I heard it's going to be combat against robots, like the entrance exam.
What? Really? No, I don't think so. I'm sure gathering information ahead of time is also part of the test.
What kind of idiot are you, Kendo? You just gave away our whole strategic advantage. This was our chance to finally pull ahead of that class full of idiots.
They're not the idiots.
She's like that class's big sister, huh?
All right! This'll be super easy if it's just robots.
Such awesome news!
Why do you sound so happy? You both have a hard time controlling your quirks.
Yeah, but I can let loose with robots.
And melting them will be a cinch for me!
Why are you morons so excited?
Hey, who are you calling a moron?
Shut up! You need to learn how to control your quirk. You got it? Hey, Deku. I don't know what's going on with your power, but I saw the way you're using it now, and I want you to know it's seriously pissing me off. I won't have another half-assed win like the festival. We'll be getting individual scores in the upcoming finals. New rankings. So we'll all know exactly where we're standing. I'll show you how much better I am. And Todoroki, I'll kill you too.
Bakugo. You're getting worse than I thought.
That sucks.
Put your pencils down. The last person in each row, bring the answer sheets to me.
Just like that, our 3 days of written exams were over. Now, it was time for the practical.
Now then, let's begin the last test. Remember, it's possible to fail this final. If you want to go to camp, then don't make any stupid mistakes.
Why are all the teachers here?
I expect many of you have gathered information and believe you have some idea of what you'll be faced with today.
The tests now have a new focus. There will be hero work, of course, but also teamwork and combat between actual people. You students will be working together in pairs, and your opponents will be one of our esteemed UA teachers. Isn't that fabulous?
Additionally, your partners and your opponents have already been chosen. They were determined at my discretion based on various factors, including fighting style, grades, and interpersonal relationships. First, Yaoyorozu and Todoroki are a team. Against me. Then we have Midoriya paired with Bakugo.
How did I know? How did I know?
Their opponent is...
I am here to fight.
We're up against All Might.
You're going to have to work together, boys, if you want to win.
They're gonna have summer school.
With the connection between the hero killer stain and the League of Villains, it's possible criminals everywhere will become much bolder.
As a school, we should be taking every precaution. If fights against villains are going to continue to intensify in the future, then having the kids train against robots ain't practical.
I understand why you want to change the exam, but having students fight us, even if they're in teams of 2, is that a good idea?
Principal, what are you thinking?
I believe I agree. We need to change the practical exam to reflect the current times. How do we ensure the students aren't put in life-threatening situations? The answer is simple. We must push them. We make sure that they're as strong as possible.
Right. Then let's talk about the teams. First, Todoroki. He's doing quite well, generally speaking, but relies too much on brute force. And Yaoyorozu is an all-arounder, but lacks the ability to make spur-of-the-moment decisions and apply them. Therefore, I'll erase their quirks and take advantage of their weaknesses. Next, for Midoriya and Bakugo. I
I'm leaving them to you, All Might. In this case, I didn't pair the two of them up based on ability or classwork. I went with relationships. I know you've got a soft spot for Midoriya. Please ensure that they learn something.
You're paying close attention, huh, Aizawa?
To complete the exam, you'll have 30 minutes. In order to win, your objective is to put these handcuffs on your teacher. Or you can win if one of you manages to escape from the combat stage.
This time, your exam will be very similar to a real battle. As strange as it is, please think of us as villains.
In instances where you're outmatched, it would be smarter to run away and find help. Todoroki, Ida, Midoriya, I'm sure the three of you understand.
So we fight to win, or run to win?
That's right! It's a test of your decision-making skills. But with these rules, you're probably thinking your only real choice is to flee. That's why the support course made these super clever accessories for us.
Behold! Ultra-compressed weights!
It's not much, but they will eat up our stamina and make it harder for us to move around. Oh shoot! These are heavier than I thought.
You think we need a handicap to win against you? Well, think again.
This'll be fun.
Sato, Kirishima, you're up.
Yes, sir.
Those waiting their turn to fight can either watch the exams or try to strategize together as a team. It's your choice.
Well, looks like I have my work cut out for me today. Oh, Deku, you're watching too? Hi.
Yeah, it's not like we get many chances to watch students in combat with teachers, right? I have to pass this test, no matter what it takes.
Team Sato and Kirishima. Practical exam. Ready? Go!
So what do you think? We'll definitely get a higher score for capturing instead of running. You agree?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's break through from the front and shoot for a high score!
Oh, yeah!
Riki no Sato, his quirk, Sugar Rush. For every 10 grams of sugar, he's 5 times as strong for 3 minutes. However, the more sugar he uses for power, the more his cognitive functions suffer.
So you've decided on a direct frontal assault. Not so fast, kids.
Come on, you guys, you've totally got him.
Their quirks are amazing, but there's a limit to how long they can use them. They won't last forever. To pass, we'll have to recognize our weaknesses and overcome them.
Exactly right. So before it's time for your own final, you should think carefully about your compatibility with the teacher you're fighting.
Man, this is never ending! No matter how many walls we break, he keeps making more of them! I'm running out of steam.
Oh no.
You're both weak when it comes to long-term battles.
Sato and Kirishima have been knocked out. Exam over.
Seriously? That fast?
Crap. Looks like this exam is going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. On top of that, we're up against the #1 hero.
I see. They're starting us in the middle of the stage.
In order to escape, we have to pass through the designated gate, right? Which means the teacher's probably there waiting for us.
Team Asui and Tokoyami. Practical exam. Ready? Go!
Maybe you didn't understand, but we teachers are trying to crush you with everything we've got. No holding back. Steel your nerves and show me your resolve.
That's it. Well, that was an exciting episode. Just gonna jump into the next one. So until next time, guys, I thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless. Bye.